Hello everybody and welcome back to another brand new episode of Taste Test right here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus. My name is Sean and every Wednesday and Saturday I try the weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition. If that sounds like fun and you want more, subscribe, ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and if you have something you'd like to see on the channel, you can leave a comment down below what it is, where to find it. You might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. Today, we are trying two kinds of donuts you can see right here. We have the limited edition cinnamon apple filled powdered donuts. These are going to be interesting, from Franz. Franz is a brand that I have every once in a while. I don't know that I've really had many of them on the channel, but I do buy them with the intent of eating them, and then I often don't for some reason. I don't know why. But we're going to try these today. And we also have some, I feel like so I can already smell something. Something smells very cinnamony. We also have apple cider donuts. These are like Wal-Mart brand donuts, which is where I found the apple cider, or the cinnamon apple filled donuts. Cinnamon apple filled were, I think, $3.48. These, I think, were $5, the Wal-Mart sort of brand. So if you're curious about the price, hopefully that's helpful information. We're kind of kicking off fall while still enjoying the sun's out, guns out season, because as this video posts, there is college football on today, so it's very exciting. We're getting some apple flavored items, which is, one, very fall flavored to me, and two, exciting because for as much as, you know, people really enjoy the pumpkin spice stuff, and that's cool, fine, whatever. It's maybe not for me, but that's fine. I like that we're seeing more apple stuff because I think you could have a little bit of both. I'd like to see a little bit more of an even split between those, but I get it. Pumpkin spice is the popular pick, and I will just take the apple flavored things that I can get. We are going to start with the Walmart brand because they look slightly less messy. So we'll jump in with some apple cider donuts. Let's do this. I think the scent is coming from the Franz. If I already said that, sorry. This case, hello? Local man has trouble eating or opening donuts. More at 11. Okay, pretty appley. I realize we're doing a lot of apple this week because we just had the haunted apple on, what is it? These feel very dense. Dense and moist, so that's interesting. Okay. All right. Why was that so wet? What is happening here? I talk a lot about it on the show. I do. Apple flavor is a really tricky flavor to get right, and they were not even close. These are awful. They are dense. They are very... dense is the word. Dense is the word to just stick with. They are just thick and heavy and not enjoyable to eat. When I want a donut, I kind of want something that's a little on the lighter, a little on the fluffier side. It can have a little bit of denseness to it, but it doesn't need to be this. This feels like it's just way too thick. There is no apple cider flavor. It is mostly the donut, and that's the problem, right? Way too dense and not enough flavor. You are just getting all bread. That is a miserable bite. That is awful. Oh my goodness. Don't get these. Don't buy these at all, please. If you don't fall, if you do one thing for me this year that isn't subscribed to this wonderful channel, it's don't buy those, because they're terrible. They are, oh my god. They had a little bit of a scent of apple, but even then it was kind of like, uh-oh. We are in trouble here because it didn't feel good. Like picking it up, everything about that, from open to the finish of the bite, was just a downhill slope. It was never good. Avoid those, please. We are going to try now some Franz cinnamon apple filled donuts. Not usually much of a filled donut kind of guy, but I like apple cinnamon, so I figured I would try it. If I can get into the box. Wow, what is happening? These Franz boxes are weird because it looks like there's like a, hey, tear here sort of thing, but it doesn't work super well. Unless I'm just dumb and don't understand boxes, which is fine. They're very plausible. I don't know why I said that was fine. Probably shouldn't be fine. These, I am so nervous about how much of a mess we're going to make with these. So we'll pick them up. That's what they look like. Very heavy on the cinnamon. We're going to need some, I don't have anything to eat this over. Oh, great. Oh, okay. Well, shocking. Sean was poorly planned. It looks a little weird. I don't know how well that, oh, there you go. Kind of looks a little mushroomy. Looks a little odd on this backside. Kind of bulging out a little bit. Let's try it. What is the filling? I never thought I'd say this, but I think these need more filling. What is going on? What, can I get to that? Oh, this is a bad plan. Yeah, I think the filling is apple, but there's not enough of it. It's a really cinnamony, well, maybe not even really. It's very powdery, but I don't think there's really great flavor here. I don't know if this is just like a bad one, a bad pull, a bad batch, a bad box, I guess. But I don't know how well I can see through that. That filling should be, I shouldn't be able to see you. You shouldn't be able to, I don't know if you can really see me. I shouldn't even have a hint that there's something on the other side of this donut. I shouldn't be able to use this as a telescope because it should be packed with filling. The thing is I was thinking about it and I was like, oh man, what if the filling is more of like a kind of like an apple pie filling? That could be really interesting. You get the cinnamon on the outside, you get the kind of the donut itself, and then it's like a nice apple pie style insert in the middle of the donut, but it just doesn't really come through. And this whole thing's all goofed and bored. I'm like ripping this apart trying to determine what went wrong. And it's just that there's not enough filling. Not enough filling. Oh man, I am playing a dangerous game over here. And I don't think that there's enough of a cinnamon flavor with the powder. I think it would be tough to tell if you took this and like a regular powdered donut and just cut like similar chunks off of it, left the filling out, because that would give you the clue that something's a little bit different. I think if you gave that to people, I think they'd have trouble determining which one is the cinnamon and which one is not, because I don't think it has a ton of flavor. They might be able to get from the scent, because it smells a little bit different, but I just don't think there's great flavor. Boy, these were both a miss today, huh? Both a miss, and now I'm a mess. So I would avoid these. If you really want to try them, I guess maybe you get a better batch. I don't know, but I think it's a hard sell. Do not buy the Wal-Mart ones. Those are terrible. If you're going to buy one of these two, maybe buy the Franz, but even then, if you're really looking for apple flavor, it's not really there. Neither of these have apple flavor, and maybe that's why pumpkin spice is so much more popular, because it's just easier to get right. With the apple, it at times is, or most of the time it feels, is like way too light. I had the Fanta on Wednesday, we did that, and that was way more cinnamony or spiced than either of these donuts were, and that's what the flavor should have been for these, is a more like cinnamon fronted, or a more like spice fronted with like a little bit more of a balance. But I think these just kind of fail at doing what they set out to do. And I think that makes them a really tough sell and an easy avoid. So don't get these. But they were kind of fun to try, because I'm glad that they at least exist in some form or fashion, because I do like apple cinnamon. I do like apple as a fall flavor. These are bad. So there you have it. What did you think of any of these? Did you try any of these? Is there something I should try on the show moving forward? Should I put this donut down? Let me know down in the comment section below. You tell me what the item is you'd like to see, where to find it. You might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. The best way to see that future episode is to subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You can skip the videos you don't want to watch and click on the videos you do. That's why I make a variety of content, because I enjoy doing it. You can also subscribe right over here where I've made a mess. There's a little thing that'll pop up there. You can check out Taste Test over here if you'd like more of this show. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And as always, bon appetit. Now to stop the video. Thanks again for watching.